have we enabled Russia? Have we empowered them to have an outsized place of significance on the world stage?
No, we haven't. I mean, for example, one of the things we've done under the Bush administration, and Clinton continued it, was to enlarge NATO. We moved right up to their borders. They were not happy, were not happy about that. Basically, what we've also done is we've got them to put sanctions on Iran. You know, these sanctions against Iran, they were part of it, and they're part of the negotiating thing now, so we've got them. Look, nations don't have permanent friends or enemies. They have permanent interests. And we work with the Russians where it helps us. And, you know, our Congress would not, even Republicans wouldn't support Syria. So we had to get the Russians to help us to get negotiations.
Oh, and we all feel great about what the Russians are doing in Syria. But can we trust Putin to keep our athletes safe? That's what I want.
Yes, they will, because I think Michael's right. If it doesn't work well, it's bad for him. He wants it to be secure.
Okay. But it's interesting when you think about the fact that our president, our leadership has said to Putin, we'll let you be in charge. You pull the strings. We'll come along with whatever direction you, in fact, want to take us, whether it's Syria or wherever it might be, in fact, in the world today. Remember, it was President Obama that sat down with the president of Russia who said, listen, wait till after the election. After the election, you tell Putin I can work with him a lot differently than I can today. And I think he's proven that out, whether it be Syria, Iran, or any place else. The fact that all of a sudden we trust them now to be negotiating on the world's behalf. Russia only negotiates on Russia's behalf.
Well, we'll come back to that in a second.
That was a different president. That was President.
That was called Reagan.
It was called Medvedev, who was there. Putin was not the president when Obama said that. And
right, but it was the puppet of Putin who was the president.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, go back to the administration I think you know a lot about, and I do, when your father was negotiating with Gorbachev. He was no day at the beach either. You've got to do what's in your interest. And one of the things Obama did with the Russians was cut down the number of nuclear weapons, something that your dad started working there with them. Not because we like them, but because we both have them, and it's both of our interests to cut them.
Yeah, my fellow also said trust but verify.
Well, so we are verifying. We are verifying just like we are in Iran.
We verify the fact that Syria is already a day late and a dollar short.
I agree, and you heard what Kerry said. If you don't keep it, then everything is back on the table.
We'll find out.
Well, Michael, you just criticized even the fact that he had the conversations. We'll come back to that in a second. I have to say, and this is where I know I'm going to get the hate tweets out of this one. But the whole notion of the Olympics, I mean, come on. Look, we know they don't stimulate the economies of the cities that host them. In fact, countries pour billions into them, just go down the drain. Now we've got, Russia already had these horrible anti-gay laws. Now we have the security concerns. Shouldn't we just pull out?
Oh, why don't we get rid of the Super Bowl? Why don't we get rid of the Super Bowl? Because, human sex trafficking is rampant in New York during the Super Bowl week. Let's find reasons not to have anything where there's any competition amongst anybody on the planet.
I'm not talking about the Olympics generally,
but in
Russia,
competition.
in Russia.
I think.
Why are we giving this
Forget about the money it brings in. Look at the relationships that it builds. I think even Lawrence will agree with this. The relationships that are built for the future. You don't know who you're going to meet at the Olympics, who ultimately may be a leader in their own country in the future, that you will become a leader and you will have built a relationship that happened at the Olympics.